In this latest edition of Fuck Around and Find Out, Nebraska, the state of Nebraska, going bankrupt. Nebraska farmers going bankrupt because of Trump's tariffs. They all love to vote for Trump out in Nebraska. Not all, but big majority of them. And look at now. Look what's happening to Nebraska. Going broke because of Trump. Never learn. Some people never learn. The one thing they never learn is that it is immigrants that make America great. Not Trump. He makes America shit. Immigrants.
Nebraska going into bankruptcy because of self-inflicted damage. They were team firing over here, saying, you know what, everybody pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Our ideology is nobody should get anything that they don't deserve. Now they want a bailout. They're asking for socialism. Socialism bad until I need socialism. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Nebraska farmers are begging the government for bailout, and they are stuck right now. They are stranded, and a lot of people are asking, if you want the government to bail you out, is that not socialism that you were against and now you're begging for bailout? That is socialism. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I have a couple of videos for you to show you about what Nebraska farmers are going through, and I want you to watch it so that we can comment and talk about it, because it's not really funny for the Nebraskan farmers anymore. They are going through a lot. A lot of people are selling their farmland, going through depression and all of that. So let's go watch out this video. Let me not say much. Let's go watch it, and I'll be right back so that we can discuss and deliberate about it. And if today is your first time coming across my channel, do subscribe, like, and share the video. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Credits are given to all content in this video.
Nebraska's losing their farms? And they voted overwhelmingly for Trump? And they want us to care about them and help them out? Baby, that's socialism. Y'all expressly voted against that. I don't want my tax dollars helping somebody who doesn't deserve it. But I want your tax dollars to come help me, a farmer in Nebraska who voted against anybody else that needs help. See, I think the main problem with all y'all conservatives who keep voting this way is that you've never actually had to suffer real consequences for your actions. You always get bailed out for your bad choices. I mean, hell, you guys got bailed out while Trump was in office during the first term, because he decided that tariffs on China was the way to go, and he ended up almost destroying the entire soybean industry. And you know what happened? He bailed y'all out. Socialism. Look, it sucks. I am sympathetic to the fact that some real harm is happening here. I do not want anybody to lose their family farm. At all, ever, for any reason. But it's the absolute height of insanity that you guys consistently vote against socialism and then get bailed out by socialism constantly. And I'm not just talking about farmers. I'm talking about every single conservative voter since the 80s. Left-wing politicians constantly bail you guys out and save you from the consequences of your own choices. And I'm very sorry that that's not going to happen this time.
Hey y'all, so apparently MAGA farmers across the nation are coming out saying that the government needs to help them now because they're about to lose their farms. And I agree, we should be helping out the farmers when times get rough. But if you agree with that statement too, that's called socialism, kids. Because in socialism, the government helps you out. But in capitalistic societies, if you're not doing well, good luck with being broke. And that's the crux of it. So maybe we should really worry about voting for people who have held real jobs and lived real lives instead of voting for people who don't care about you. About that.
Hey everybody on TikTok, Democrat Matt with a quick Friday night rant. We are on the beach once again, ladies and gentlemen. We were booted off Wednesday night for telling the truth, and I posted a short about that. You might want to take a look at that. And that is definitely playing into my decision to possibly go to another platform. But we are done till the 10th with live. So no Fuck Up Friday tonight, unfortunately. And we'll try to hop back on next week after we're done. But today, job news came out. We set a couple of records today in Trump's America. The first one was we have the highest unemployment rate in 14 months. The second one was projected, current job growth of a paltry 22,000 jobs created in August, and projected growth to possibly be, you heard it, negative in September, negative, is another record of 28 months, something like that, of straight job growth going back to Joe Biden. But, you know, this was inevitable. This erosion, this destruction, slow rolling destruction of the economy, thanks to Trump's tariffs and his general stupidity. But also in other news related, all of a sudden, the pull yourself up by your bootstraps crowd in the rural South, all of a sudden now is embracing socialism. In Nebraska, Arkansas today, I was listening to some shorts. There were some farmers on saying, we haven't seen agriculture prices this low since we were kids. Chinese soybean contracts are at zero. We're going to suffer. We need money. All of a sudden, when times get a little tough, socialism all of a sudden is okay from the far right, from the MAGA right. You know what? I think that Donnie Douche should stick to his guns and not give them a dime and watch between 30 and 40% of farmers in Arkansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and other places go fucking bankrupt to celebrate the Christmas holidays.
A question for all you farmers that voted for MAGA. How's it going, big guys? Did you forget how your bootstraps work? You got a little taste of that socialism money and you're like, oh yeah, I like that. You know, you guys are always saying you gotta pick yourself up by your bootstraps. But now that the president that you voted for, policies are killing you guys, you're like, whoa, we need help. And listen, we're thinking about it. We really are. We're in that room every day debating it. We're sending you all our thoughts and prayers. But if we do send you that money, it's going to be conditional. Can't buy no soda pop. Can't buy no backy. Can't buy no, dip stuff. Can't buy gasoline. You can buy some clothes, and then you can buy water, meat, and vegetables. But no chocolate, no soda pops, nothing like that. And if you can't pay your electric bill or your mortgage or your rent or your fuel costs, then get a real fucking job and stop living off the government. I'm Tanglefoot. Follow me. I'm amazing.
Nebraskans are pissed. Bigly Askins. The Askins are pissed. Nebraskans. No one wants to hear Farmer John with his butt crack showing, married to a Karen, complaining about losing your little farm when you voted for me. They don't feel sorry for you. And I don't need your votes anymore, so I don't care. Bigly. Nebraskans, what did you think was going to happen? If all you workers were Mexicans and we got rid of all the Mexicans, who's going to be your workers? Guess what? You can take a page from the book of the Native Americans, followed by the African Americans, Chinese Americans, Indian Americans. Listen, what we're going to do is crash the economy so all the rich people can buy up everything for super dirt cheap, including your land, Nebraska farmer dude. I don't know. And once we buy it for dirt cheap, we will hire you to work on said land. Hello? This is a tale as old as time. We've done it so many times before. And the fact that you thought you were exempt is absolutely hilarious. Bigly, it's funny because you guys are really effing around and finding out. Decided to put a little pause on the tariff situation. Canada had a problem and we came in and helped them solve it. They had a problem that there were tariffs that they could not pay. And I said, I will be your savior. I will take the tariffs away. You're welcome. Thank you. Nebraska, I've actually sold Nebraska to Vladimir Putin. And we know I like to say Putin. That's my friend. In exchange for 2 new mail order brides that should be here by Thursday. One of them's gonna come with me into my forever cryo chamber where I will live in infamy and be the president of the United States for the rest of existence and time. Bigly, we're doing very well with Russia. Russia's really enjoying us and we're really enjoying Russia, and they're bombing the hell out of Ukraine right now. And I don't like the Ukraine guy because that guy is tan and he's kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't like that about him. Vladimir Putin is much more pale. He makes me look shiny and orange. And that's the kind of leadership that I really look up to. Bigly, I do. We're having a good time. Everyone's having a good time this pregnancy, and you guys keep trying to come and interfere with your world news and your disasters. We like a good disaster. It's good for the millionaires and billionaires because we can buy up everything dirt cheap, including labor. Including you. We need a workforce. Too many of you farmers want to own your own land with government subsidies. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. You got what you voted for. Bigly, you got what you voted for.
Wow, from the video we just watched, we can see the impact of Trump's policy on all the farmers. The farmers are, they are red, they are down, they are downcast, they are flabbergasted, they are begging. Some of them are even praying. They went for prayer conferences and they were praying and saying their hope is on God, that they trust that God will vindicate them. And other people are saying, God gave you the wisdom to decide who is best for you, that will help you. The government that will fund you, that will give you aid, that will make your agricultural, journey to be prosperous and have a lot of profit, but you turn it down. Now you are praying to God to help you when God has already given you the brain, the intellect to decipher who you should vote for. But you said, no, you're not going to vote for Democrats. You want to make America great again. Now, the question is, your farming, has it become great now? Have you experienced America being great in your farming business? Obviously, the answer is no, because you were down. A lot of farmers are selling their farmland. About 30% of farmers in Nebraska, they are said to be going through what we call changing of their profession. You know why? Because they say they are tired of farming and they are selling their land to go into another business. That is what is happening in Nebraska right now. And the few ones that are remaining are saying, please, government, bail us out. We need you to fund us. We need you to come to our aid. And they once voted against socialism. Now they are calling for government to bail them out. Because when you ask government to give you fund for your business, it's simply called socialism. It is no longer capitalism. So now what you once voted for, what you once voted against is what you are asking for. And a lot of people are saying that they are not in support of that because they voted against their own interest. They voted against their own prosperity. They voted against their own well-being. And now you are stranded. And now you thought the policies of Trump's administration will favor you. But it is never favoring you because you voted against what should aid and help you. But little did you know that you're going to be stranded. You're going to be crying and begging for bailout. Nebraskans are actually fact out. They are tired. They are crying. They are downcast. Guys, what do you think about this? Do you think what farmers in Nebraska should be bailed out? Do you think government should come to their aid? And if government should come to their aid, do you think that is the right thing to do for them, knowing fully well that over the years, government are always coming to their aid? And people are also asking, what are you doing with your profit over the years? Each year you make a lot of profit. So what are you not investing your money? Is it that you squander or spend your money anyhow? And when things like this happen, you're always calling on government to help you. What are you doing with your profit over the years? These are the questions that people are asking from the farmers in America and especially in Nebraska. Guys, let me know your thought. Let me know your observation about this. Let the conversation begin at the comment section. Let's talk about this because it is time to really talk about what Nebraskans are going through, and white farmers especially. They are saying it is time for Trump to come to their aid. Thank you guys for watching. And be in peace, stay at peace, avoid trouble, and until I come your way again. Bye-bye.